So, in the middle of building furniture, you know, I'm out here building stuff, you know, making stuff for the people. And when I say the people, I mean myself. Anyway, I wanted to do this video. It's something that I never did before. I was kind of wary of doing it, and this is what I was talking like doing a reaction. Now I did a reaction to one of FG's videos, and you guys really liked it. So this one is going to be different. It's because one of the things that I've always hated being a smaller creator is that when a good game comes out, I don't have access to it, right? Because, you know, I don't have the clout, I don't have the ability. If you sign up, sometimes they don't give it to you anyway. And then people will drop a bunch of videos, and I'm like, damn, I really can't do a video on that because I don't have access to it. But I'm just starting to shed that like inner random shame, which is like, you know, if people don't like it, they don't like it. But I really want to give my opinion on this game because I really like the way it looks, and I really want to be part of the hype of it. Also, another game I want to check out pretty soon. It's a game that just kind of dropped on global. Can you guess it? Can you guess it? If you can guess it, you're a god. But I'm gonna be doing that videos if I can get it to work. I just need to get it to work. But we're gonna be checking out the Harry Potter game, and I've watched I think one Harry Potter movie out of, what is it, 5, 10, 50 of them. I've watched one. But this game looks phenomenal, you can't deny it. Now this is FG's video. I'm only gonna be taking like small little parts and snippets of it and discussing it, because right here in the beginning he shows off. This is like the layout, right? You have your owl, you have your wand, outfit, info, broomsticks, fantastic beasts. So there's a lot of stuff that you're gonna have to be going around. I'm just gonna skim around here. Look at this. When he selected the wand, right? You have the willow wand, laurel wand, British oak wand, pure wand, master duelist red oak. And if you look in the upper right here, you can see that they do different things. This one is an exploration. I'm gonna play it real quick.
We're not gonna get too comfortable, but I do want to
boom, and all of a sudden collection, magic proficiency gained. So like they all do different things. So it's a little bit of a customization that you're gonna have to toggle between, like what do you want, what kind of stuff do you want to have in your character. He also, where does he say it? I want to clip it, and I might do a whole separate video. I probably won't, but oh yeah, the different owls collection plus
highly
88
anticipated games of the year. I cannot wait to get my hands on this one, but I do gotta wait a little bit longer because the game is
different
still
collections. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. The game will eventually tell us, right?
When this game finally hits Android and iOS a little bit later this year. However, my friends,
and then boom, the broomstick shooting star collection plus 10, practice match health, flying match speed, stage movement, cards plus 5. Here it is. I really like what he says here actually, and I really want to do a short discussion on this. I would do it like a whole video, but I want to do a short discussion on it. I'm gonna go back a couple seconds, but listen to this.
However, my friends, for today's video, we're actually playing the PC client. Yes, down with emulators.
Down with emulators. You heard it here. I actually I think I've said this in another video as well, is that I feel like this whole emulator thing just needs to die. They're always wonky, right? They're always wonky. They don't really work too well. And I think it's becoming to the point where it's just so annoying when a game comes out and it's like you have to either record from your phone, which I'm personally not too comfortable with that. I know you can put it on silence. I think you can put it on do not disturb mode. But I do feel like that just kind of like, what if, especially for a person like me, I don't want to miss an important phone call, even though the odds of it are very low. I just think that it's just, I'd rather a game be on have its own client, personal client, or just be on mobile. And then if I want to record my phone, then I'll record my phone. But I do think that more games need to have their own client. These games make enough money, especially these mobile games, make enough money that they can have their own client. So I don't want to go too deep unless you guys ask. If you guys want me to talk more about it, we could have a full discussion about it. But I love that he is excited for it, and that, you know, I like when other bigger creators have a similar opinion than I do. It allows me to think that at least maybe there's a possibility that might happen. I think that's why Genshin is. Imagine if Genshin was only emulators and like you had to pick the right one and stuff like that, and the server's always laggy. Most of the time, a PC client won't do that. Most of the time. Sometimes. Shut up. back to the game. So he actually starts walking around the place, which is really cool. I'm not too crazy about this aesthetic of the game, to be honest, because I personally do like to just go straight into whatever I need to do, unless there's a certain, like, I don't want to have to walk through this every day and like
in the future
find
like
each
you're
thing.
Be able to customize your dorm room, maybe have more than one person in it, maybe like companions or something like that. There's
a
some
guild
spots here for achievements and trophies as well. So very good. I love the aesthetic. I love the artwork in this game.
I like the artwork too. I just, like, again, I'm thinking of a daily grind, like having to walk around. Let me skim a little bit further into the future when he's actually walking around. Like, you can see that he can interact with other people. There's like a lobby system, right?
Fun. Well, hey, where you going? Very cool. Some of the furniture is interactable, so if I want to just take a seat, take a load off, I can do that. Very, very awesome. Now, there is a sorting hat that will assign you a house, but if you don't like which house the sorting hat picks, you can always pick your own house.
I know that's a big thing, right? What is he about to say?
Gryffindor in the place to be, but let's...
Gryffindor, Sneasel, Sniggle, Snaggle, Snick. I feel like if I keep doing it, I'm going to say something racist by accident. But I know that some people really find that important. I don't know if that's going to, like, limit your guild options. I don't know if I pick Gryffindor and then there's another one, and then, like, let's say you can't, like, oh, bro, those are two opposing houses, bro. You can't have those two together. I hope it's not like that, because that would suck, because like your friends might like different houses and then like you can't be friends or can't make a guild with them or something. I hope it's not like that. I hope it's just like a aesthetic from where you're around, like all your Griffin buddies can just be chilling. And I honestly, I don't know Harry Potter like that to be like, oh, those two are perfectly fine. It's these two that are wrong. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. Now, another another cool thing that he showed, what I really liked was when he actually goes outside. I thought that this was actually pretty sick.
All right, so let's go ahead and jump into some combat gameplay.
Still see people outside, right?
First, let's make our way down to this quest NPC, or not. Maybe I don't want to go over there. Maybe I just want to just do a little sightseeing, you know what I'm saying? Just flying around the world. Dude, I am very impressed with what they put together here.
Slytherin, that's another one I see at the bottom. That's cool. Now, again, eventually you're gonna probably just want to do your dailies and go straight to specific locations, but I do like that they at least put the effort in, right? And this is probably because it's on a PC client. I think one of the biggest reasons why mobile games don't have this is because it's on mobile and it has to function on mobile. But when it's PC, I feel like this is a PC game thought of first, and they're gonna just make a mobile port of it. I think that the games come out looking like this. They come out looking better. I think the same thing happened with Genshin. I think that Genshin was not intended to be a mobile game. I don't think it was. I think it was just formatted with mobile, you know, tactics and stuff like that, but it was meant to have its own client and work separately completely, and that's why I think it's that successful. I think this game looks like it's gonna be the same thing. Now, here is the actual PvP aspect of it, and I thought that this is where when I was like watching the video and I was like, I actually just have to do a video on this because this is PvP. Look at PvP.
Shall we do? This guy has a 3-win streak, and he's an old student. Dude, Andrew, you too old to go to this school. Are you serious? All right. Let's do it, FG, bruh.
And also, he's going to explain like actually how the game actually works, which is, I'm actually really surprised. I'm really surprised.
So combat in this game, very straightforward. You have a universal mana meter that builds up. Once you have enough mana, you can summon something from your deck here. So we're gonna start off with summoning a troll here. I can also move around the board as well, but it is limited. So I have 33 moves that I can do until I just can't move anymore. And you'll see it kind of wind down as I try to avoid telegraphs and things of that nature.
So that's really cool, right? So this is very similar to Counterside, right? At least the most recent gacha I can think of, right? And you have a bunch of cards, a deck essentially, right? And you let it fill up, and as it fills up, you can throw out units and stuff like that and throw out spells. Now, what I love specifically about this is that obviously, as you can see, he's targeting this unit, he's trying to kill its PvP, and this unit's gonna try to kill them, but he has only a certain amount. Now, it'd be cool if, I don't know, on this UI, I can't see how many movements this character has, so I'm assuming it's random. And I'm also assuming that the brooms or the wands that you have, or maybe even some of the spells in your deck might replenish that. That might be a whole meta. Like, I'm already thinking of like the meta of the game, but that might be a thing, you know, to be able to dodge, because obviously, and I know there's probably healing and stuff like that. He's also going to explain that this thing on the left side here is actually going to be making his mana bar increase. So this guy Andrew has to know what that is, and then be like, okay, I can't have him sitting there gaining more mana, because then he's just gonna spam spells at me. So, and there'll be even instances where you'll probably just like, I'm just gonna stand still and heal, or stay in a healing bubble or an invincibility. Depending on how intricate this card system comes, it actually will make this super cool. And I think that that's where the summon aspect comes. So then that's where the creepy, I guess, stuff comes in, because then you're going to be like, well, there's going to be cards that everyone's going to have in their deck, very similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Runeterra. Obviously, every card game I could name at the moment, like, certain cards are just really good, and you just have to run them because they're just that good. So I'm wondering if that's where the game will lie in. Like, bro, if you don't have Symmetric Caprificus, bro, you're going to get bodied. Or since that's the most popular thing, let's use this common card. But that's good for content creation, you know? I love when a game has richer strategic elements, you know. But hey, this game might have RNG stuff too, like, I don't know, like random ability to dodge and stuff like that. You have to see. We'd have to see later. But boom, hit him with that.
A little bit closer to him here.
Flowed.
Dude, are you even playing, Andrew? Good. I'm gonna throw these spiders at you, making me look good. So this little guy right over here, the whole idea behind using him is to try to avoid combat.
See, like, he put this thing right there, which is kind of nuts, and then now he has to move out of it. And I think even if you walk, let me back that up. That was one thing I was actually curious about. He's teleporting a lot. Actually, he teleports a lot, but I'm not sure if he just walks, if that works too.
Guy right over here, the whole idea behind using him is to try to avoid combat, because he helps you.
So even walking. Even walking, I actually think from what I've saw of Harry Potter, that kind of is cool, because most of the time they just kind of stand there and doing that. So it also kind of helps out with the whole aesthetic of, you know, energy, stamina. If you run out of stamina, you can't move. Your movement is limited. So I actually like that aspect of it too.
You regenerate mana. So not everything is like,
yeah, that's his base move right
focus.
there.
There are some things that are going to be
switch
a little bit more,
and it leaves behind like something to taunt. That's like the big move that he's doing. I think that's the best one. And I wonder if there's more different teleports and blinks that you can have. Maybe one that shoots instead of this one's a very defensive one. Maybe there's one that shoots an ability and allow you to push more damage. This guy's getting destroyed by spiders over there.
Or designed for utility as well. Check out this storm.
See there?
Nice. Once again,
the guy Andrew needs to move.
Just don't get killed, buddy. Just don't get killed. Andrew, you getting spanked. You AFK? Don't matter. And then we're just going to kind of let him get a little closer into combat.
I think he's fighting a bot. Absolutely.
He's definitely there. I feel like he's definitely there.
He's a bot.
A little closer to him. Send some more spiders his way. Oh, would you summon over here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and stay away from it. Summon a troll here, and down goes Andrew.
Now, what's really cool about that, right, is that I feel like there could also be room for it, especially if the client can handle it. I also feel like you can even have multiple people on the board at the same time. I think that if they can do like a multi-team RTA, I think that that could be real. I think one, I'm assuming that's RTA, right? That looks like real time. I guess if you wanted to have it that your AI, if you're gonna have it the AI, you have to go artery gear and allow me to customize how my character plays and what spells they prioritize, which I think that they wouldn't do that, but I do think that RTA would be the best for that. Maybe not even have a regular standard PvP, but then you run the risk of what happens if the lobbies don't get filled and things of that nature. So it's definitely a spooky slope. But then again, we all know from us playing gacha games for most of the time that when you run PvP like AI version, you're gonna win most of the time. You can easily counter the hell out of what you're gonna fight, or you can just avoid it entirely. So I guess it's not too much. Then he's gonna show the summons.
Where we do some summoning. Dude, I love the world building they put together. Like, they didn't have to do all this, but they did, right? Absolutely did. So we'll do some summons, get some more cards, and then we'll jump back into combat here with some slightly different variations here. So what does this do? A swirling fog in the surrounding area. That's a rare. We'll absolutely take that. It's only going to show the new cards because I have the animation turned off for anything that's a duplicate here. Oh, nice. All right. I'm going to make a completely different deck here so we can kind of see.
So you see what...
I thought I had that already. This effect is powerful enough to freeze and extinguish flames. So that might come in handy as well. Let's do another summon, shall we?
So like you see, it's not too crazy unless I don't think he's getting anything high rarity, so we can't see like what the highest thing he's just summoning. But it looks cool.
Get here.
But it seems like he has to scroll down here technically to see like what it is. Like Ivy Warrington is an energetic, confident young witch with excellent wand skills. She is willing to do whatever it is necessary to defend her friend.
All right, so we have Ivy Warrington here. I think she
defend her friends even if it means breaking the rules. So I don't know, like he says it's like a summon or something like that.
It's like a summon card here. And then we got a bunch of duplicates, some more poison, a centaur that looks like a heal over there.
Yep.
All right, one more summon.
I'm just gonna go to the next part because I don't know what any of these cards do. They don't really tell you when you prop it up either. I like this feature though.
You can upgrade them. There's a nice quality of life here where I can just say upgrade everything all at once, which is very, very cool. So we have a brand new deck and all those summons were actually companion cards. So I can't wait to use those.
I'm just gonna go back here for a second, right? So as you can see here, like the cards, his ogre that he was summoning a lot, right? More HP, right? It has more HP, does more damage. You can see all the little pluses that it has. This spell, way more damage. Total damage, I guess how much damage it takes per if you stay in there. So the dupes make the spells better. So again, that could be a little bit out of control later on in the game's life cycle when people have a rare card and they've got dupes of it, you know? Just what is it? Future proofing, right? Future proofing. It depends on how the summons work and the pities and stuff like that and all that good gushy stuff. Now he's gonna actually go into a regular encounter, which now you can get to see kind of what it's like not playing PvP. This is the PvE content.
Hello, student, shall we? So let's get out of this immediately. Go ahead and summon our little companion here. Oh, look at you.
There we go.
Oh, did you get out of the telegraph?
See?
Dude, I am really excited about the potential of
Look
this
at the
game,
movement
like,
in the
big
game.
time.
As you can see, he has much higher than in PvP. So it looks like in PvP, you're having less movement, which makes sense. You want the matches to end, right? You want to have it to the point where you're stuck somewhere and they could just pelt you down if you move around too much. You have to sit there and know what to take and what not to take. Same thing with here. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
And it's actually really intelligent how they have the movement limited like this.
I think so too.
Because it forces you to be a little bit more deliberate with your attacks, right? And with where you position yourself.
So where is it?
Very smart move there. But this is
so like I want to see if this number goes down when he goes into the next wave.
gonna be a GG. Incendio. And then, dude, where are these ads coming from?
I've noticed on the upper right, he has to kill a certain amount, so they'll keep spawning until he kills them.
Troll at her. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Stage clear. So that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. A nice little look at Harry Potter.
So this is another instance, right?
Definitely put this one on your radar. This is the reason why I've been talking about this game every single pre-register, because I just think this guy's chasing me a little bit.
See, like this thing obliterates the taunt.
We gotta get it.
Sometimes it even ignores the taunt as well, so it's not as good. Certain monsters might not even fall for it. He falls for it here, though.
Spiders get your attention? They should. Throw a monster book at you.
Monster book!
Very nice. This guy's summoning a bunch of ads, so let's get an AoE going here as fast as possible. Big old damage. AoE.
That move is busted.
And then, you know what?
But he cleaves the other thing.
Do
Uh-oh.
Alright, I'm just gonna stay still. Get the troll out here.
What the hell's that guy do?
I'm gonna do some of my rogueness here. Going with the backstab. And then I think I wanna also summon this one, but it doesn't look like he's gonna live that long.
Oh, he's gotten stronger.
You killed my troll.
Bam, 129. The other guy over there, I don't know what he's doing.
We'll throw some spiders over there.
Goes invincible.
Okay, lost my companion. That's okay. Oh, dude, we're actually taking a good amount of damage this time.
Look at that. So like you could definitely see like it's very active and he's moving around. He was at what, 40 something, now he's down to 20. Like this guy, like this, even such a small encounter, this thing is relatively slow. Imagine a boss that they make is quicker, maybe like later in when you have maybe some spells. I'm very curious if these spells will ever get to like give you movement, like I said, give you movement or give you movement back. I'm very curious about stuff like that. How does that exactly work? He's gonna get the dub here.
4, 5, another troll tank. And then we're out of here. GG. All right, so that will do it, my friends. A nice little look at Harry Potter Magic Awakened.
So really cool. He also starts to showcase some of the shops things, some of the things in the shop and things of that nature. Other things, just like a wave. There's like a wave thing. They were coming from the middle, coming to the left, and they have to protect these pumpkins in the while I'm blocking it. Boop. They're trying to protect that, right? So there's other modes that they have in there. They look like they had where is it? Some other cool things he had like right at the end, like some training thing. This thing is an air unit, so you have to hit it differently. I guess like there's gonna be a definite difference between air with, you know, I definitely think that it's a really good game. I really like it. I think that it's definitely worth it. It's one of those games that I think is gonna come out the gate swinging hard. I think this will be like a 7 Deadly Sins kind of thing, where it's a game with an IP that does really well. I think a lot of the times some of the games that already with an established IP just suck. Why post in the comment section below. Let me know how you guys feel about Harry Potter Magic Awakened. FG3000, obviously you guys give him a subscribe if you have no idea who the hell he is, which is very unlikely. I think you guys should definitely look into that. You can watch his full video, hear all his expressions and stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to this title a lot, like a big a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.